This episode is brought to you in part by Sheffield Financial, specialized equipment financing for work, play, and everything in between. Visit sheffieldfinancial.com. And Hybrid Light, durable, environmentally friendly, and guaranteed for life. Visit hybridlight.com. Hey guys, today I have a very special guest with me. I have my grandfather, legendary David Hale of Night and Hale Game Calls. Granddad, thanks for taking me hunting today.
Well, it's a real pleasure for me today, not only because I'm hunting with you, but we're going back in time. This is a piece of property we used to own, and I've killed many a turkey on it. So
that's right. This place has been home to us, and I'm excited to get to hunt here again.
It's a little bit cool this morning. We've had a little change in temperatures. I don't know how it's going to affect the turkeys, but it's breeding season, so turkeys are going to do what turkeys do. So we're going to try to intercept them.
All right, let's get out there and do it.
5 a.m. can't come soon enough for folks like these. There's more than just a job to do, so they hit their knees. They sure take pride in everything they do. And there's no challenge that they won't work through. So they tirelessly keep going on. They work their fingers to the bone. They spend way too much time in the field and away from home. You can be sure they know what all this hard work is for. So now we honor you as legends, legends of the outdoors.
The 3-year-old copper's going to do a lot of copping because he's prime time. The older he gets, the less he does. He gets to be a 5 or 6-year-old turkey. He's not interested in nothing except surviving. He's a tough turkey to hunt. We don't have many 5 and 6-year-olds. They don't live long enough to get that old. It seems like every year that something different happens with turkeys. This year around a lot of gobbers. Just 2 or 3 turkeys won't get it. They're not gobbling. Usually when you got a bunch of gobblers together in an area where they can hear each other, they make each other gobble. If they don't hear any gobbling going on, they don't do none either. So it makes it really tough, and the weather can change it just quick. This morning we've heard 2 turkeys gobble one time apiece. That courtesy stuff don't get it with me.
Why do they usually come out more when the sun comes out?
But I don't know about the sunshine. So you can see some 72 dogs out here on a sunshiny day. That's a joke. Full day. Plenty of sunshine, plenty of rain. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay.
we ended up switching locations. We weren't hearing much there or seeing much there. We switched spots. We're hoping to see something here. We've been seeing quite a few birds come through here, so hopefully we'll have some luck this afternoon.
I tell you what, while we wait, I'm gonna organize my bag. I can't get anything out of there without something I'm wanting every time I want to call, it's on bottom.
I know, that is true. You got quite a few calls in there. Hopefully we can try a few of them, see if we can't strike one up.
Tired of pushing that old lawnmower? Don't go another season without the equipment you need to do the jobs that are important to you. At Sheffield Financial, we specialize in helping our customers get what they need. The easy application and fast approval process makes financing your outdoor power equipment easy. Don't go another season without the equipment you need. Check out SheffieldFinancial.com today.
Hey Abby, I want to tell you about a really neat contest that we're running on Legends of the Outdoors TV for our sponsor, Hybrid Lights. Anyone that's watching our show after episode 6 can go on hybridlight.com and say, I seen the light or I found the light. Every episode, we're going to have a hybrid light somewhere in that episode. And when you see it, you click on hybridlight.com and tell them that you've seen the light and where you seen it at. And that will automatically put you in for a contest where one winner will win a great box full of Hybrid Light products.
Wow, whoever wins is lucky.
They are lucky, and I tell you what, this is some of the neat products. You can charge your phone with these.
Wow.
They charge, most of their products charged by solar or through plugging them into the wall through a USB port or just a straight plug. So hybridlights.com, click on it and find out all about the Legends of the Outdoors TV. I found the light.
This segment is brought to you in part by Jury Outdoors, helping hunters since 1989. Visit juryoutdoors.com. And Blue Bend Outdoors. For more information, visit facebook.com/bluebendoutdoors.
Well, we decided to move locations from yesterday morning. We're back where we were yesterday afternoon. We've already heard some gobbles.
That's encouraging to hear turkeys gobbling on a roost like that.
That's right.
The unfortunate thing about it, they shut up when they hit the ground. They ain't said any more, but we at least know they're in the area.
Yeah, well, hopefully the wind's lower today and the weather's a little bit better, so hopefully we'll be able to get on them.
Yeah, it's a smoother air. You can feel it, softer air. Yesterday morning was a hard air and cold.
Yeah.
Today it's cold, same temperature just about, but it's the air is soft.
Yeah, it's not as windy. We're not using decoys today. We decided against that.
Well, as the later he gets in season, the more the decoy doesn't work because they've seen it all.
Yeah, these turkeys get smarter as the season goes on.
This particular spot is a section of the woods has been hunted. I know there's been 4 birds killed here, so they've seen everything you got to throw at them.
Right.
Right now, really, what you want to do is kind of coax them if you see them coming in the area, and just let them know you're here, and then you shut up and wait for them. And then, in fact, there's the crows in the ends.
No, I've heard a lot of crows. Thought I just heard a turkey gobble behind us, far off.
Well, we're going to try to kill a turkey here and give us something to crow about ourselves.
Sounds like winter to me. Hey guys, welcome back to Legends of the Outdoors. We got some more tips from David Hale and some more hunting stories. Granddad, we're not sitting too far from where I killed my first turkey.
No, you're not. And the interesting part about that was we raised these turkeys here on this farm just to have them go with outdoor riders, and lo and behold, we started television and we filmed that 100 years. You sat there, I guess, wondering what was going through your mind. We scared some turkeys off when we first got to where we was going to hunt, close to the blind. And then here comes, about 2 hours later, 2 big gobblers walking up side by side, strutting up there to the calling. I don't know what went through your mind about calling, but we made it easy for you and you didn't know it.
Yeah, I had no clue. Now I listen to y'all calling and I'm taking tips from you and Harold, and I'm like, wow, there's a lot that goes into that.
You'd be surprised what goes into preparing ourselves for a 7-year-old or 8-year-old to kill a turkey.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder than you think for, because a turkey can see so good. We wrote a book about turkey hunting in the beginning stages of it, and it's still good because it's just the simple stuff, basic stuff. It was called Hunting with Harold Knight and David Hale. We put a lot of tips in that book.
Yeah, I was actually reading some of it the other night, and I read something I thought was super interesting that I found to be true when I was hunting in Mississippi this year. You know, some birds just don't respond to some calls, and I read in that book that you had said that you should keep one of every call in your vest because you just never know what might strike them up.
Well, that's just a good salesman and selling turkey calls.
Well, it's also the truth. You know, we used 5 or 6 different types of calls in Mississippi, and none of them worked until I used that old Nightingale slate call. Just sometimes the pitch or, you know, the sequence or whatever you use on the call will make them gobble.
You better have something that sounds a little different, because the basic stuff that everybody's doing, they're out there doing it day in, day out, and it's got these calls, birds call shy.
That's right. Yeah, you gotta have something that makes you stand out for sure.
The tips we got in that book is just emphasizing the things that we did back in those days. When you got to remember that we 30 years ago didn't have a whole lot to write about because it didn't have a whole lot of product.
Right.
But as the years went on by, it's really some things never change. It just gets you something new to have. Change the color of the shells or something other. If they've got more powerful today than they had in the past, and it's all comes right back to the tips we got in that book. It's just the modern day stuff is just a little bit better.
Yeah, y'all definitely laid the foundation in the outdoor industry for all kinds of stuff. Everywhere I go, people talk about y'all's calls, and people liked a lot that y'all show had a lot of tips on it and teaching people. You know, anybody can go out there and kill a turkey, but people want to know how you did it. Well, hey folks, thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more. We've got more tips from the legend David Hale himself.
Hey folks, I want to introduce you to a brand new product created by my friend Steve Mosley. Steve, BioPro Green was created by you. Tell us a little bit about what it does and why.
BioPro Green is made from a specialized group of products that helps enhance your food plot. It increases the protein, it increases the biomass, and it will help draw wildlife to your food plot.
BioPro Green will enhance your food plots and help bring wildlife to your properties.
Tired of pushing that old lawnmower? Don't go another season without the equipment you need to do the jobs that are important to you. At Sheffield Financial, we specialize in helping our customers get what they need. The easy application and fast approval process makes financing your outdoor power equipment easy. Don't go another season without the equipment you need. Check out SheffieldFinancial.com today.
This segment is brought to you in part by Charlie Brewer Slider Company. For more information, visit sliderfishing.com. And One Fatal Mistake Outfitters. For more information, visit onefatalmistakeoutfitters.com.
Hey folks, we're here in western Kentucky. Towards the end of the season, the gobblers about wore out, and I am too. I'm hunting with my granddaughter, Abby Jo. We're gonna hang it out. We're gonna hang in there until it's all over but the shouting.
We heard a few this morning.
We have heard probably 3 turkeys gobble this morning. They never answered a call. They just gobbled at random on the roost. They hit the ground and took off chasing hens somewhere. So we're going to have to hang in here and see if it'll come back by 4th and Broad down here. There's another 30 gobble somewhere.
Welcome back, guys. Thanks for staying with us. Well, Granddad, we have a lot of memories on this porch, don't we?
Boy, I'm telling you, we got a lot of memories. I used to own this place right here, and Harold and I did together, and we had many a writer come in here and interview and take pictures off this back porch, and had many a television show built right here.
Yeah, we had a lot of Sunday luncheons here and a lot of good memories.
Yeah, well, my special memories is the family getting their first turkeys. Of course, we're talking about that on you today, getting your first turkey.
Yep, on this exact same farm that we're hunting this afternoon.
That's exactly right, and you was just a little tot at that time. You was about 6, 7 years old, maybe a little bit older, but you thought, yeah, and you wanted to be a turkey hunter, so I said, well, we'll see what it's all about. Are you still sure you want to be a turkey hunter today?
I know, right? This has been a tough season. You know, it's not been as successful with kills as it has been in the past, but I sure have learned a lot. And just when you think you understand a wild animal, you're proven wrong.
Well, especially when it comes to a turkey, he'll make a fool out of you and humble you quicker than anything I know of.
Well, tell me a little bit about your first hunt.
Well, I remember I was 25 years old and I was hunting in land between the lakes. I didn't know what it was like to have a turkey call. I'd never heard a turkey gobble before. Somebody said they're having turkey season, and from lack of something better to do after deer season, I went turkey hunting in land between the lakes. And I was in the National Guard at the time, and I was going over scouting every day, and I found these 5 turkeys, 3 hens, and 2 gobblers. Of course, you kept it all a secret. You didn't tell anybody because you didn't want anybody to know where your turkey was. And as it turned out, I had to go to the National Guard meeting. I missed the first weekend of turkey season. And the guy that I farmed with killed the turkey.
Oh, goodness.
And there wasn't but 5 turkeys killed that year, and he got one of them. And now there's only 4 people left to kill one, and I got to figure out how I can be one of those guys. I heard this turkey gobble, and I went to him, and I had a Damascus twist double barrel shotgun using 3.5-inch magnums and a 2 3/4-inch chamber, and it was number 5s. Everything I did was wrong. But I didn't know any better, and I got on my hands and knees with this turkey. I didn't have a turkey call, but I knew turkey scratched, and I started digging in the leaves and scratching the leaves, and lo and behold, he come running to me. He thought it was a hen, and I shot and killed him with that gun. I don't know how in the world I did, but that was my first turkey hunt. That was in 1967. I was a sophomore in college. I became a turkey guru right off the bat. It wasn't the 5 turkeys killed that year, as I said once before, and me and my buddy farming killed 2 of them. So we become the knowledgeable turkey hunters all over the world at that time, or at least all over Gracie, Kentucky anyway.
I appreciate all you've taught me and continue to learn every day, and I just enjoy getting to go with you outside and beautiful
Well,
place.
I've certainly enjoyed going with you because I'm living through you now. I've had my day, and I've had a lot of more success than I ever deserved. And I'm just thanking the dear Lord He's letting me go again and taking you with me.
we've got two of the most wonderful people here with us.
We really do.
Terry Peterson and his daughter Cheyenne. Of course, two of my favorite lights is the hat light that you're wearing,
Right.
and this mammoth light right here. Now there's something special about this light.
Well, everything is a lifetime guarantee and never replace a battery, never buy a battery again. And they're solar powered. It also has the USB ports that are in and out, so you can put power in with your cell phone charger, and also then it's a power bank to charge your cell phone. Use the best quality ingredients to get the best product out of it.
Hey folks, I want to tell you about a brand new reel and gun oil created by my friend Jeff Milam called 80 Below. Jeff, tell me a little bit about the product.
80 Below is a product that's built to really withstand Mother Nature. Anything it throws at it, minus 80 degrees on the cold side and up to 465 high side. Really, if you like to hunt cold weather or fish in cold weather, it's an excellent product.
80 Below gun and reel oil. You got to have this if you hunt and fish.
This segment is brought to you in part by Case Knives, built with integrity for people of integrity. Visit caseknives.com. And War Eagle Boats, the nation's premier waterfowling boats. Visit wareagleboats.com.
Hey folks, welcome back to Legends of the Outdoors TV. I'm here with two very, very special friends of mine, and I'm just honored to be sitting anywhere close to this gentleman over here to the right, and that's Abby Joe's grandfather, David Hale of Night and Hale Game Calls. And guys, y'all been hunting together for a long time, but you spent 3 days chasing turkeys here in Western Kentucky. The last 3 days, as a matter of fact. Tell us a little bit about your hunt.
Well, we've had a lot of fun, but it's been really tough.
Yeah, so this is the first year in 8 years I know that she hadn't killed a turkey in the first opening day. And
I know.
here it is the first week, and it's already the second opening day as far as I'm concerned, and we ain't killed one yet, so it's been a tough year.
Well, I know that y'all seen some hens and you've seen some jakes. And Abby, I know you're learning from your granddad why we don't shoot jakes or hens. Of course, it's illegal to shoot a hen, but jakes, we don't shoot. And tell the audience why we don't do that.
Well, I'm trying to save the jake so we can kill one next year. But for breeding purposes and for all that, it's just better to wait to kill a big old tom. Isn't that right?
That's exactly right. The jakes stand for junior something or other in the National Wild Turkey Federation. And the way I see it, that's exactly what it's for. It's for the young folks to kill their first turkey. And after that, they graduate from killing the jake.
It's hard to turn down an old turkey, though. They're awfully good to
I know. He said earlier, he said, do you want to kill a jake? I said, I haven't yet. We won't start today.
There you go. Well,
I was joking, too.
yeah.
It's interesting how a mature buck is 5 years old. A mature gobbler is 2 years old. And we just try to wait till everything gets mature before we hunt it.
Well, guys, I know y'all hunted 21 straight days together last year. Are you trying to beat that record this year?
We did. We're right on it. We're right on the money.
Well, it seems like it's been 60 days instead of 21.
It does feel like well, I guess it's like day 10 now. But yeah, we're on track.
My favorite way of hunting them is running and gunning or chasing a turkey. And I got Parkinson's disease now, and that's kind of handicapped me from getting anything besides sitting in the blind, but I feel honored to get to sit in the blind. Just to get to go, especially having to get to sit with Abby Joe.
Well, that's what I started to ask you, David. I mean, you know, I've got grandchildren and you've got grandchildren, and we've all tried to leave a legacy for them, but what does it mean to you to get to share this time with Abby Joe and be in the woods with her, sharing the knowledge that you have and passing that down?
It's pretty special to know that after I'm gone, there's somebody here is carrying on my thoughts. And she certainly is learning to do that right now.
Absolutely. And Abby, I know you echo those same sentiments about your granddad, because you and I have talked about him many, many times, and then about Harold as well. But what does it mean to you to get to spend time with your granddad learning from him?
Well, it's just absolutely incredible. Like I said earlier, I learn something new every time I go, and he teaches me something every single time. And it didn't always have to be about turkeys. It can be about, you know, let's do tree identification, or let's do print identification, looking for turkey tracks and all that kind of stuff. So just anything I get to do with him in the woods, just an honor.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, guys, to the last 3 days and getting to share time together. You know, it's not always about the kill or the catch. but it is all about the camaraderie that we spend and the time that we get to spend with our loved ones.
Well, this episode was special. I got to spend it with somebody I love and care so much about. Learn stuff every time. Catch us next week on Legends of the Outdoors TV.
Yep, got him. Got him. Beautiful.
This episode was brought to you in part by Sheffield Financial, specialized equipment financing for work, play, and everything in between. Visit sheffieldfinancial.com. And Hybrid Light, durable, environmentally friendly, and guaranteed for life. Visit hybridlight.com.